What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Out here in the garage right now. Got a late start today, but we're out here working on the OBS LS build. Getting the heads put back on. I got the one on, so here is where we're at right now. So this head right here is on, torqued, and ready to go for the rocker arms and push rods on this side. I still need to get that one off and get the new head gasket and get the tape off and check the cylinders. So this is where we're at. Got the radiator removed for right now and all that. That's where we're at for today. Right now, like I said, I got a late start out here today, but so yeah, I just want to give you guys the process, what I'm doing, and show you the work that I'm doing, getting the heads put on and all that. So I need to check this head gasket, the one that we got. I checked. I haven't checked it yet to see if it was the correct one, which I guess I should have, but I just assumed. So let's go ahead and take a look at that, and then if it's the correct one, then we'll get this head pulled off and get the head gasket and get the new head bolts. So let me check a look at this and we can move on to that. Okay, I just wanted to show you guys, oh, sorry, just want to show you guys something. So here is the head bolts that we ended up having. So you got these two here, there's 8, there's 5. So these small ones here, these 5 go up here. And then these 8 here will go this one, and that one, and then all along the bottom. And these other 2 that's right here will end up going one right here and that one back there. I saw those and I saw it was different and had to do some research on that. And so yeah, those two will have the one up there in the front and then one in the back, and then you have the 3 other ones in the middle, and then the four on the bottom. So let me get you guys set back up, and then we'll get the head set back on there and get everything bolted down for that. I made sure that there was nothing in the cylinders that's going to be an issue. They still look clean from when I wiped everything down with WD-40 and just kind of cleaned it up a little bit there with some WD-40 and checked everything there. So other than that, it should be good. So I'm going to go ahead and get you guys set back up, and then we will get that head put back on and get it torqued. Alright, so I'm going to start with these 8 first and get these put in. And then we'll get these 2 put in right now. And then we'll get these last ones set in there. Okay, so that head is on there, done, and torqued. So the only thing that's left is getting the push rods and rock arms put on there and stuff. So we'll probably do that a little bit later down the road, once we get close enough to get that done. I need to do some more research on getting the rocker arms and the push rods on there and getting them adjusted. So yeah, so I still need to do some research on that. I believe I have it set up the way it needs to. I just need to get the firing order for this and get the procedure to get those put on there, and then we can get those put on there, which that'd be no big deal. We can do that with everything else put together and all that. So now what we'll do is we'll put the valve covers back on it, and I'm going to put the old spark plugs back in it so that way nothing gets down in the cylinders and keeps junk getting out of those until I can get the new ones. So I'm going to leave the tape on the exhaust ports so that way nothing gets in there and stuff. So other than that, there's that. So I'm going to go ahead and get the valve cover set back on there, and then I can get the coils set back on there, and then we'll go to the ICT billet bracket, get the old pump off of that, and get the new pump that we have installed onto there, and we can get it put back on the truck. So let me just set this valve cover on, and so that way we can get that covered for now. And then we'll go over to the power steering pump and get that switched over. So give me a second, and then we'll go over and take a look at that. Okay, so I got that done. So I'm going to go ahead and now let's get this old power steering pump off and grab the new one, and we'll get the new one put on here, and we'll get this one out of the way, and then we can get this put back on. Okay, got the new pump mounted on here. So now I'll get you guys set up over there and we can get this all mounted and bolted back on the front of the motor. Okay, real quick, I wanted to show you some stuff on this intake, the bottom of this intake, where the booster and some of the other vacuum lines are going to go. So here's the intake. This right here they do have for the I believe the map sensor goes there and all that. So that's where that's going to go. And then let me show you these vacuum lines. So right here is all the ports that we are going to need to get the... So that's going to be all the ports that we're going to need to get the booster to working, the PVC to the valve cover, and then the other line to the other valve cover will go to these ports right there. So that's where that'll all go and all that. So I wanted to show you guys that. So if you guys ever want to put this intake and was kind of concerned about stuff like that, you can do that with this intake. That's one of the things that I was worried about when I was picking this intake to do it. And so looking up, this intake can house all those. And then again, here is all the pieces that it comes with to screw underneath the intake to put all your vacuum lines to. So we're going to set the intake back on there. I'm not going to bolt it down completely because I'll have to be pulling this back off to do all this. That will be later down the road for this, to get this done. So let's go ahead and get this set back on. And then there's a couple things I'm going to look at on the radiator, which I think I might have found what was causing the issue. I'll give that to you guys. I'll show you guys that real quick, and probably remove a couple of things that I think that is causing the issue. So let me get you guys set back up. We'll get the intake set back on it. We're just going to set it on there, and then I will also show you guys my the fuel tank we have in the back of the bed and the start of the fuel system that we have back in here. You guys already saw the fuel pump yesterday, so we're going to go ahead and go from there and show you guys from that. Then all I'd have to do is do some connections underneath to run up here. So right here will be, so I'm going to remove this fuel line right here, and I'm going to get another one of these block offs to block this side off. And then I'm going to probably just remove this fuel rail, probably go to a -10 fuel line that will screw into here. I'll have to do a T, a Y, and then split off to fill both of the regulators, or fill up the regulator and then split off to fill up both of the fuel rails on the back of this intake. So kind of already got a plan for that. So that's kind of where we're at. So I'll probably do -10 fittings going to this, or stick with the -6. I'm not quite sure yet. I'm still kind of contemplating on that, what size fuel line we're going to go with. So I'm going kind of back and forth on that. So let me get you guys set up, and then we will continue with some other things and the radiator. So we'll go ahead and get you guys set back up, get the intake, and then we'll go from there. Excuse me. And so there's the new power steering pump. So we got this fuel line, or this line right here, that we're gonna have to hook up to, and kind of right where that brass fitting is down there on the pump is going to have to be where the other line goes to. So start working on that here eventually, probably here in the next probably when I get back on this after the boat's done and stuff. So it's kind of where we're at, but let me show you guys what's going on with the radiator. That I think is the problem. I have the radiator sitting in here, and I think we might be having an issue with this brace going right here and down there. So that one, I believe, has caused us an issue. So I'm gonna pull both of those out. So it's just gonna be that bolt there, and then that one there, and then plus the one over there for that. And then we'll set the radiator in there and see how it fits. So see if I can set you guys up here. Okay. So now I'm just gonna see how those braces. Okay, so we put that blue tape on there to hold that, and so yeah, just removing the those two braces, these things here, just removing those two. Actually got the radiator to sit pretty good, and there is some clearance along this lip down there. Just one of the things I'm concerned about. Hopefully, like I said, we need to get the hood put on to see if that filler neck for the hood is going to clear. So that's one of the things I will have to take a look at and see if we can get that to work. And I'll have to probably see if there's a bracing that goes across there that I will need to notch for that to clear. So I'll probably do that at some point. But here it is on the back side. Fits pretty good. So I'll have to keep fooling with that a little bit to get that to hopefully set in there right and everything accomplished. So so I think that'll probably be it for today. I'll go over the fuel system for you guys real quick and show you the fuel tank and my old fuel pump that I have sitting in the back, and then that'll probably be it for this go around. So let me get this stuff kind of picked up, thrown in the trash, and then I will go over the fuel system that I have in the back and what the plan is for that Aeromotive fuel pump. So we get some things picked up and then we will take a look at that. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get you guys flipped around here and we'll take a look at the fuel system. This is the fuel system, the fuel tank that we have from Speedmaster. So I have this is my fuel. That's my inline fuel filter. That's the fuel pump that I have, that I ran on this with the carbureted setup, where the Aeromotive fuel pump will probably go right in there. I'll have to probably readjust this bracket and do all that, and then probably shorten that line right there, and then fuel line goes out right there. And then this right here is what I was using for my vent, which I'll probably use this for my return line, to run the return line back to this, to there. I'll just screw on the underneath and then just dump it back in. And I probably will use this for my vent tube. This is the sending unit that we'll probably use for the fuel gauge. I just need to figure out what will work to get the fuel gauge to work inside once I get that all set up. But let me show you the other end of this, which it's the same as this one right here. So let me go underneath, show you that. And okay, so right there is the other end of that, and there's one right there. So that's right there is going to be the fuel that's going to go up to the front, and this right here will probably be the return line. So that's how that is set up. So this is the one I was using for my vent, and that one right there is the fuel line that will go up to the fuel regulator for the fuel rails. So okay, so that'll be the fuel system. Once I start getting close enough to that, I'll show you guys that when we get to there. But it's getting pretty late. I have to go back to work tomorrow, so we're probably gonna call this a night. So I just wanted to get that stuff done and situated, and so yeah, that's getting the heads put on. Tomorrow I'll probably look at the wiring and stuff after I get home from work. So thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, turn that bell notification on. We got 2 more weeks to try to see where we can get to before we put this project on a quick little pause while I get where I'm going to get back on that. So we're going to see where we can get again in the next 2 weeks on this and all that. So again, like, subscribe, please. I really appreciate it. I do appreciate you guys watching so far already. It'd really mean a lot if you guys would subscribe and like and all that. So again, thank you, and we will see you guys on the next one. Later.